So hey guys, and welcome back to Leon and Co Gaming, and today is a huge video as we have greatly improved our quant slash algo trading website in Python that we created. So we now have 3 new strategies along with the strategy that's been running since like January of 2024, where we are currently outperforming the S&P 500. So we'll once again, as usual, every month we'll review that, but now we have 3 new strategies. They won't start this month, they'll start next month, as we've just got the setup in for them basically. But yeah, looking very forward to them. And then regarding the website, as I was on summer break, basically I was able to do a huge amount of changes. So we incorporated even more features from the T212 API, so 2 features to be exact, and yeah, I'll show that to you. We also did some UI slash UX changes for the earnings page, basically increasing usability by using different colors to show like positive or negative things for stocks. And then yeah, we also added a whole new tool which is past earnings. So a friend of mine thought it'd be a good idea, as he saw that some stocks, typically big stocks, they may like have bad earnings, so they drop 10%, but over the next month or so they tend to recover. So yeah, we've incorporated a tool that allows you to sort of see all the past earnings, see the market cap, and see if they did well or not in earnings. And then finally we added a whole new stock page, which, as I said, includes a lot of stuff from the Trading212 API. So very interesting stuff on the website. We are also tracking all our stuff now with MongoDB. So yeah, just a huge month honestly, guys. But let's see how our algorithm performed compared to the S&P 500 for last month. Guys, here we are. This was last month, so as you can see we're still outperforming the S&P by about 3%. And yeah, after that video of the Python algorithm, yeah, you saw we just absolutely exploded the S&P out of the park. So I just need to update the changes, as another change I didn't mention in the intro is we have now changed to render as the what we were using before, as our server provided glitch, as unfortunately it's just gone now. It doesn't exist anymore. Glitch has stopped giving like free access to servers. So if I can see, I've gone on the migration docs quite a lot, but yeah, as you can see here, I don't think it's gonna work because they've stopped giving access to servers, like they don't do it anymore. I think they run out of funding or something, as I was just on the free version anyway, so I never paid. But yeah, it is quite sad. Yeah, as you can see, we now have this, we've moved, and then once you're redirected, it moves you onto Portfolio Central, which is our new one, the exact same website, just on render. And you can see, as we've done the commits, render right now is working in the background to update it. So yeah, this was the old one. Also, we had to rename ourselves to Portfolio Central, not Portfolio Manager as before, as the name Portfolio Manager was already taken, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, at some point render takes about 50 seconds on me. So yeah, as you can see, it has worked now, and yeah, you can see the new performance. So again, we're just very big gap between us and the S&P. The S&P was flat over the month, but we've gained 2% again. So the strat is working really well. And then these here's where I'm going to be putting the future strategies. So the earnings one, the earnings reversal, like I talked about in the intro, and then the dividends one. So looking very forward to that. And yeah, next month those will start to be populated, as the changes I made to the website now, which enabled this, is we now have our server or application connected to MongoDB. So before, and I have quite a lot of regrets on this, because the amount of machine learning stuff I could have done with the data is huge. But just go here for reference. So we started in January 2024, and all the way up until May 2025, whenever someone called the stocks, like it scraped data from our websites, and yeah, the websites we use to get data from, we would just scrape it and then do nothing with it, right? So yeah, it'd be good for the user, I guess, because they have it instantaneously, but we're not storing that anywhere. And now that we set up this free MongoDB, you can see we already have 5k stocks, and this isn't even in a month because I think I did the change like early June or late May. So yeah, we already have 5,000 stocks. Yeah, for all of them. So earnings time checker, dividends, portfolio checker, and then there's one more. Yeah, whenever I run the monthly algorithm in Python, I manually, well, it's not manual, but like it's not from the website, right? It's not other users that are doing it for me. It's me myself runs the algorithm overnight because it does it for like 13,000 stocks, I believe, and then updates that. So yeah, that was the first biggest change. I don't know why we have two. Yeah, this is the old one. You see, I was testing it here, so this one can be closed. But yeah, the numbers will start updating, which is at version 1, as this is the first sort of official video I've made on the new website. And then the other sort of change is, of course, as usual, in the best stocks out of 6,000 stocks has been updated for June. And yeah, for those of you who forgot what this looks like, it's basically a list of the stocks and that my algorithm identifies. So this algorithm is the one that has outperformed the S&P 500 so well. And yeah, you guys have free access to those stocks. Of course, you guys have it later than me, but since they've been picked on the weekend, this is every 15th. Yeah, this time you guys, as long as you buy all of these market open, you get the exact same results as me, and of course, you can filter and stuff here. So that was the first biggest change, the MongoDB change. So we can close that now. We can also close these. And then, yeah, I'm going to show you all the other changes we made, which are just beautiful. So let me just go into my test account here and show you the first change. So this is using a practice account on Trading 212. It works with a real API as well though. But yeah, I just don't want to show my real portfolio. So yeah, here is my test portfolio. Nothing has changed here. Pending transactions, I don't have any, but it would show you yeah, your pending transactions basically. But here is where we have done some changes. So yeah, this is the all-time heat map. There was this before, but now guys, you can see, yeah, this is powerful. This is really, really powerful. What I've done, you can switch the view to like any view basically. So yeah, absolutely outrageous. Apple is down 7% this year. That's crazy. That's well, I'm shocked by that, by the way. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone like crying about that, which I would have expected. But yeah, huge stuff. This is all done thanks to Trading 212 API, and just look how fast it is. Absolutely beautiful with Python on the back end. So that is one of the changes. Then the other changes are, there's two changes with the earnings. I think, yeah, let me show you the new tool first. So as I said in the intro, a lot of people do this strategy where you look at past earnings, and normally big companies, even if they miss earnings, they tend to recover. So here you see the two changes we've done. Now, if you choose a date in the past, this takes normally 1 day to update. Like for example, if we are Tuesday, you'll get the past earnings for Monday, but the surprise won't be there yet, as we use Nasdaq as the API provider for this. But you can see absolutely beautiful past earnings. You get the surprise percentage here, market cap as well, and then everything else you get with the other one. And yeah, this is the other change we made. We now show the sort of percentage in red or green if they're positive, as you can see here as well. And then yeah, just so you guys have something to compare to. Of course, you can order by everything here. Everything works. Yeah, I just modified the algorithm. I didn't even modify, I just included the new fields. But here, this is something in the future. You can see it dynamically. The exact same page, by the way. This was quite hard to implement, but the exact same page. Yeah, for just another earnings day, it realizes, oh, this is future earnings. So you can see no more market cap, no more surprise percentage. And yeah, I think I'm just a coding god at this point. Like, this was just beautiful. Also, I hadn't coded in so long in JavaScript, which is what this website is made of. The backend is in Python, so yeah, I always code in Python. That was easy for me. But yeah, it's quite fun to get back into JavaScript as I hadn't worked on the website for so long. So yeah, those are the changes. We have the new past earnings store, and then you should have this quick sort of UI UX of yeah, red or green depending on the percentage. And then the last change we did, guys, this is just beautiful. Maybe the thing I'm most proud of, but you can now look at stocks and see news from a news API like you can on Trading 212, along with the charts with candle options. You can select your day range as well, switch to candle again, the percentage change, everything like on Trading 212, and then yeah, you get the basic info. This is from Trading 212, and then this is from our MongoDB. If I take a dividend one, for example, PVH, I think. PVH. No, this one doesn't have dividend data, but I'll find one for you guys because what I did is outstanding. But you can see here, research alert. Yeah, just beautiful. And then you can go next. Next, you can keep going. And yeah, this basically updates every 20 because loading like all the news article would of course be bad not only for our server but also for you guys, right? We don't want to just make your PC explode. But you can see once we get to 20 here, you'll see a tiny drop off as we use pagination. So next, see it loads a bit, it loads the next 20, and of course you can go previous, you can go next, and then once it gets to 40 will load the next. But I just want to load something that I know people will have checked. See, this one has no data. This one has never been in the thing. As you can see, there's no sort of data underneath. Also, you can switch these charts. Absolutely beautiful from chart.js here. And yeah, I'm just in love with what I made. The line represents the price we're currently at, and then these represent the market session. So of course it's a bit messy on the 1 month, but on the 1 week you can see it's easier. Also there's this hover, so the moon means overnight, which is blue. This is pre-market in orange, regular trading hours in green, and then the purple is sort of yeah, after market here, the purple with the sun and down. And then also when you hover, you see a line at the current candle you're at, and then you also get the text in red if the percentage change from the open to the close of the candle was positive or negative, and yeah, green if it's positive. And then for the line here, you can see exact same thing, except the change is just from the prior candle, right? So you can see, I think the day one would be easier. Yeah, you can see this one is red, this one is red as it's going down here, it went down to red, and here it went up. So pretty self-explanatory. This is again pre-market, regular market, and then after market, and then the blue is the after hours. So beautiful stuff there. I just really want to find something. You know what? I can just. Okay, well, we may have found a glitch here. Oh no, it works. Yeah, sometimes it's kind of slow to update, as of course you need to remember I'm doing this all for free for you guys. Also, I don't know what this stock is. It looks like a very sus stock. So yeah, I don't think it's a problem that this isn't loading. I mean, what the hell even is this stock? It doesn't even have an image. What the fuck is that? But yeah, let me just show it for you guys. So let's do dividends real quick. And once we have a stock, you'll see the thing I want to show you. So yeah, TCPC, perfect. Let's go to stock checker, TCPC, BlackRock, TCP Capital. And you can see now that you get dividend information as, yeah, this one is not dynamic. Unlike everything else, all the other times we fetch sort of stock data, we do web scraping on other websites. But here, all of this is from MongoDB and it updates dynamically. As you can see, it's very smart. If there's no dividend info or no earnings info, that means it's never been in the MongoDB before. So this whole block there, it just doesn't show up. You still get the chart, you still get the news, and you still get this top sort of section, but you won't get anything here, as of course it's never been in MongoDB. So all of this will always be here as long as the stock is in MongoDB, and then you'll get an extra dividend or earnings part, depending if it has been queried in the dividends to or earnings sort page. So yeah, that is the last change. I showed you the chart. The news API is really useful as well. And the last thing to do, which I haven't done yet, which is going to be very tough for me, is that for all the times where there's a stock, so for example in the dividends, yeah, we can just go back to show that actually here. I'd want this to be a link light, right? You can just click on that and it brings you to the stock page. Same thing for earnings, same thing for the Trading 212 API. Basically anywhere where a stock is referenced, you should be able to click on it and it brings you to the page I showed you earlier. But yeah, huge changes. I hope you guys enjoy it, because yeah, I definitely enjoyed making all these changes. This website is honestly next level now. Yeah, so proud of what I've achieved. It also helps that my university LSE has given us free access to Claude. So yeah, ChatGPT, let's just say it's not the best, whereas Claude has helped me out tremendously. Like some of the stuff I did not know was possible, Claude is just a go. Yeah, I'll still not pay for it once LSE sort of stops a contract with Claude. I only have access to it for 1 year, so I'll have to go back to ChatGPT. But yeah, Claude has definitely helped. But yeah, that's the website, guys. We now have yeah, access to the data. We're storing it, so that's the biggest update sort of in the background that you guys won't see, which allows me to implement all these new algorithms. So yeah, next month will be very interesting. My internship has started, so I won't be doing any changes to the website unless I somehow have time by some miracle. But yeah, next month we'll just run the algorithms. And yeah, hopefully everything goes well. But one video, guys, really proud of it. And yeah, if you have any questions, comment down below.